part 2. And I gotta start off with Bio Latte. Alright? Why not? Why not have Bio Latte in the Monsterverse? Bio Latte is super ridiculously easy to make here. I mean, look at this artwork here. Honestly, I feel like they should be hiring these artists just to make the monster designs and then have the animation workers just animate it. It what? It'd be super simple here. Biolate is simply a plant with Godzilla's DNA, or I believe it was a rose with Godzilla's DNA, if you guys want to get into specifics here. But Biolate here could really work here. Or if they don't want to do it, there could actually be a living forest that's known as Biolate, right? Because, again, we have seen the fact that, plant life can form its own sentience here. And then this could work out as a living forest known as Biolate. Probably not the biggest forest we ever seen here, but again, big enough to where it makes the redwoods, actually I was going to say the redwoods in Ark, but yeah, I think that's a pretty good comparison. The redwoods in the Ark games just look small in comparison, honestly. I mean, to be fair here, Biolate is strong enough to hold down monsters just like on Godzilla's level, if not stronger than Godzilla's level. I mean, Biolate could even have a core at some point in the forest here, and this core just needs to feed on, living matter or living organic materials just to sustain itself. And again, at the end of it here, it can also use this form of telekinesis like Titanosaurus Amalok, which, if you guys didn't know, actually uses telekinesis to form, to use the trees and plant material around it to form its body here. So again, Biolate could be seen as a form of telekinetic power here, capable of using plant materials to form a solid, organic-like, nature-ish body. Alright? A chloral type body here, capable of, doing its usual thing, spitting acid, or, using the tendrils or vines to actually whip around and throw monsters. Next monster I got on my list, Gigan. And there's a very simple way the Monsterverse could do this. Aliens. Just introduce aliens. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It'd be simple, easy, and straightforward. Because if we have aliens in the Monsterverse, Ghidorah technically counts as an alien because he's not from this planet. So he's not from Earth, and he actually counts as an alien. Which, again, could go further into it as well. They could literally introduce aliens in this franchise, like an actual alien race bent on conquering Earth here. And they could use Gigan as one of their planet-conquering weapons here. Gigan already has the, the mentality for it. Sadistic, savage, brutal. There's not much you can really do to really just, not put Biolate in the Monsterverse as a whole here. Biolate pretty much fits the quota here, fits the criteria here as well. So, honestly, Biolate could Biolate simply could just function in the Monsterverse as his own thing here, honestly. I don't really see any reason why he shouldn't exist as his own thing in the Monsterverse here. Honestly, the design, yes, that'll probably take some work. It'll definitely take some time to, fully establish, I could say here. Fully established and pretty much just work in general here. But again, I could definitely see it. Working here. I do think Biolate is a good addition to the Monsterverse here. Have the chainsaw arms or the spike arms. They might do the chainsaw arms because it's much cooler. Or probably, better yet, they could actually do laser arms. Or maybe have this nanotech thing, like with Iron Man's armor from, Avengers Infinity War. Alright, have nanotech Kaiju here, capable of transforming his arms into anything. Scythes, swords, okay? Chainsaws, axes. Gigan can use the whole thing. Like, just have the metallic part of his body be able to use this nanotech type of thing here just to make anything. And then he can just have the laser as just part of energy manipulation. He can use the laser in however he wants. Make beams. Basically use them like Darkseid's Omega beams, honestly. I really don't care. Like Gigan would be a perfect fit to the Monsterverse, but they have to introduce alien races first here. Other than that, I do believe Gigan is the perfect, I would definitely say second grade villain into the Monsterverse. I really don't think here we're going to get a monster that surpasses Ghidorah until they actually make Godzilla reach that burning state here. Now, next up, kind of obvious I would put him here. Kind of simple I would. But we would have Monster X. I gotta have my Monster X. And here's the thing. Here's the way it could work, right? We go the Indominus Rex route. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hybrid Kaijus from the Monsterverse that are capable of using the abilities of their shared DNA specimens. Okay? Like the Indominus Rex, he was actually able to use everything, probably except the full amount of the Pit Viper DNA it was given. Now, it was a rumor the Indominus Rex was venomous, and it probably was. I will agree that its bite was probably venomous, and maybe if it learned about that, it would have been more effective. But here's the thing here. We could have King Ghidorah, right? They can use the King Ghidorah brain. They still have 2 skulls. The skulls are still intact. Alright? They would still have the King Ghidorah, DNA samples in there. Alright? So, using the King Ghidorah DNA samples, they would actually combine this with a plethora of Kaiju so that he can use these abilities. Whether they make it human size or not, it really doesn't matter here. Because, I mean, you could give this to whatever super soldier you want here, and then he becomes this ultra-powerful Kaiju hybrid capable of, taking out Godzilla and Kong, and then King Ghidorah fully takes over this poor guy's mind and body, making it his own here. Titans I would definitely add in his DNA would definitely be something like Titanus Amalok, Titanus Camazotz, and Titanus Tiamat for various reasons alone here. I mean, there's no if, and, or buts about it. I would definitely add these guys because, again, this is super effective. Okay? Having a hybrid Kaiju that can use all these abilities and then some is just, it'd be too good of an opportunity, in my opinion, to pass that up. Alright? You could have Godzilla getting whooped out by several different abilities, and he has to learn how to adapt to them, or he has to learn how to pretty much time what abilities he's going to use, and maybe find out an attack pattern. But then you can add the Ghidorah stuff to it, and then he uses his optic gravity beams and all that good stuff. Yeah, Monster X could be a real handful. And honestly, I think that would make him the strongest monster in the Monsterverse. But yeah, let's get into, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're on number 4, correct? Yeah, Titanosaurus. Oh, come on, guys. This is super easy. This would be the easiest monster, well, not the easiest monster to design, I admit, but the easiest monsters that you could definitely fit in the Monsterverse here. I would definitely put him in the same pay grade as Gorosaurus and Zilla when it comes to how easy you can make the design here. Because you can actually just have it as a dinosaur. Honestly, just have it as another mutated dinosaur. Albeit, I know Titanosaurus is an ancient creature, so don't, attack me in the comment section. I know what Titanosaurus is. I know what he's about. But again, you could have a creature that is just incredibly powerful and incredibly durable, okay? That's capable of, that's capable of, rivaling Godzilla in aquatic combat, because not many Titans can do that. Only ones that have been able to do it so far in the Monsterverse have been Titanus Tiamat, and she actually almost won that. So we got to give her credit where it's due here, right? So again here, I would definitely have to say that if we give Titanosaurus a chance in the Monsterverse, give him a good design. I actually think this design right here actually fits the Monsterverse criteria. And give him the green concussive beam from Godzilla Unleashed. And we got ourselves a D here. Now, final one. Oh yes. We got to talk about our boy. King Caesar. Obviously, perfect. He fits. I mean, have you guys seen how Kong works? I mean, King Caesar could basically be the same animations as Kong, except he would have a lot more. He would have a lot more to offer than Kong here. I already made a video about why Kong gives King Caesar the edge in the Monsterverse here. He would actually have an easier time beating Godzilla in the Monsterverse than Kong himself. He's smarter. He's definitely faster. He's more of a hand-to-hand combat specialist than Kong ever is. Or ever will be. King Caesar just really fits the criteria here. And honestly, he could definitely work. I mean, put that boy in Japan. I'm just saying, put him in Japan. And yeah, we definitely got ourselves a kaiju. I'm just saying. Like, he fits the entire thing here. I mean, hand-to-hand combat, super intelligence to the point where he's able to think and make cognitive plans. All right, he's able to think and outthink his opponents, even outsmart the likes of colonized minds or hive minds. Okay, so again, this guy is just ridiculous. He's actually known to take down aerial type of opponents here, actually being able to take down Batra when Batra was still having the aerial advantage over him. So again, King Caesar is really just no joke. And I honestly think he would be perfect for the Monsterverse as a whole here. Just have him as a rival to the Kong species. Alright? I think that would pretty much fit it here. They're a rival for the Kong species. They're actually one of the most dangerous species around here. Because again, they're more carnivorous. They're carnivorous, but they're extremely smart carnivores. Alright? And they're pack animals. Alright? So anyway, you guys, I think that's all here.